Hello and welcome to Amberlea Model Railway. First of all, let me say a big thank you to the people that have recently joined the channel, subscribed. Hope you enjoy what I'm putting out for you. If you want to give me any requests or guidance as to the sort of things you'd like to see on the channel, then by all means leave a comment in the section down below, and I try to answer all comments, and that shouldn't be any different. So once again, thank you for coming along, and if you had just happened across the channel, please consider subscribing. It is free. Hit the like button and hit the notify bell, and you'll receive new content when I put it out, which is generally about on a Sunday every 2 weeks. Sometimes I put out a shorter video in between weeks, just something a project I might have made, or just something else that's going on with the layout. Anyway, in this episode, I tackle the new extension to the layout. I get stuck in with some wood, baseboards, and measuring up and mounting the new boards and the frames, and the other steps that are along the way to getting started. So hope you enjoy the next 10 minutes or so, and I'll see you as we go along. Thank you. So this is the extension space cleared of most of its clutter, and I just started measuring up the boards to fit in around that beam there, measuring up the height of the batons, which you can see on the wall there and in the corner, and I have shaped the wood accordingly. So that's effectively the blank canvas before I start putting things on the wall. There's going to be a baton at the back there, baton sort of in the corner, but on this back wall, another slightly longer baton here, and then it will connect into the existing baseboard there, courtesy of some joint strengtheners. Down this side there'll be 2 legs, which I think will be enough to give it the stability and the strength that it needs. So I'll come back to you once the next stage is complete. So we have the 3 batons in place on the far wall there, round the beam, which I figured was the best way to do that, and then on this long side wall here, it's about, I think, 46 centimeters long, that baton, which I'm planning on being long enough to do what it needs to do and support the back there. The next thing to do is to get the boards up, try them for size, and then cut the legs to size and get them installed. So that's where we are at the moment on this next stage. And then once I've done brought the boards in and fitted them for size, we'll come back to you. Well, we have the first of the and the biggest of the boards now in place, fastened to some strengtheners either side there, which just helps to connect the whole thing together. Then obviously the back that we've seen already, this leg is not yet in place. It's going to go where the join is of the two boards to give them both a bit of strength. So next job is to get that far corner board in place, and I'll come back to you once that's done. But good progress made. The board's nice and level, so job's a good one. Second board is in the corner. Went in a lot easier than I thought it was going to. So the area that we cut out for the beam was in the right place and the right size, so that was good. That was a bit of guesswork. Got the board on the battens there, and I've just made a little leg for it to stand on the edge of the desk there, because it just overlapped slightly, which isn't a problem, but it just needed to support it in that corner. So hopefully that's nice and solid now. Just put another corner joint on that batten on the far wall there, just to hold it completely in place, and then we just get this piece cut to size, and then in the gap between the two boards, and then we should have a nice surface to play with. I have just assembled the leftover track that I had from the original build of the layout. There's quite a bit there. I went through it a week or so ago and just labelled it all up, sorted out any rubbish, got rid of it, and all that is serviceable. I'm going to need some rail joiners, fish plates obviously to connect it all together, but there's everything there and enough to do what I need to do and what I want to do. The turnout for the station, which is fine, and then I've just mapped out with some paper. That's third radius circle, which, as you can see, fits easily into that area there, which will make a great difference from this horrible first radius curve here, which is a complete nightmare, completely horrible. I'll be so glad when it's gone. Anyway, I've still got to put the polystyrene on the top and get all that down properly, and obviously got the wood to fill the gap. I can't do it at the moment because it's raining and I need to be outside, so once it's fine enough, I'll get that cut, get that into place. So I've got the final piece of the boards in place now. Just had to file it a few times just to get it to the right size. It's fine, it fits. It's not fastened down yet. It won't be until I've just, you can see the curved line there. That's where the board will curve away, and I'll cut that when I can get outside again and do some more with the jigsaw. But that's what it's going to look like. I'm quite pleased with that, how that's all taking shape now. Just gives you an idea of the where the points are for the station, and the straight line going into the station, into the bay platform, and then the curved section coming round. And I'll look to put a curved platform at the back there, which will be challenging because I've never done a curved platform before. And then you can just see how the line comes back around and then onto the long board again. So looking pretty good so far. I think the next thing to do will be to get the this board shaped and then get the polystyrene down. So I'll come back to you once that's all in place. I've finally got the geometry worked out for the track work at the back there for that curve that comes around. It's second radius. Anything bigger, i.e. third radius, wouldn't fit in, and certainly wouldn't be able to make it back around this corner here to come back down the long board. So that's done. Just now I can trim this board where you see the pencil markings there. I can trim that nicely round with the jigsaw. It's not fixed in place yet, so I can take that away and trim that round, make it quite nice looking. Then paint the back wall there with the sky blue paint again, just to give it a nice starting background all along to join up with that paint there. Get all that tidied up, and then I should be in a position, once I get this board fixed properly into position, I should be in the position to put the polystyrene on the top, and I will come back to you once the next stage is complete. Right, good progress has been made this afternoon. Painting done, complete. The sky for the background now joined up with the original painting there. Now continues the whole way down into the corner and then along that back edge there. The centre board has now been fitted properly in place and cut to size, so that's good. A nice curved edge there, which I think always looks better than a straight line. So that's all fine. And now cut and fit the polystyrene on top. Ready for some track laying. Maybe get some track down in the next couple of days. That would be great. Give it a test and see how we're getting on. I'll come back to you in a short while. Well, the polystyrene has been cut and it's now glued into place. Gives me that surface now for laying the track, which will be the next. No, it won't be. Won't be the next thing. The next thing I'll do is to paint it all brown. Because the mistake I made on the main layout was I'm just having to paint it in little bits. Whereas if I do all this in a wanna, it's done. Then get the cork down. Paint the cork grey to give it a base colour. And then I shall start thinking about getting some track down and maybe get some trains running the next time I put a video out, hopefully. Anyway, you can see I've shaped round the edge of the board there. Just need to stick those couple of bits down on the edge there that haven't been stuck down yet. And then, as you can see, I've left the gap here for the cutting, which will contain the double train line and the canal. You see I'm just having a little play around with some abutments there and one of the bridges that will take the line over. Just need to paint that little bit blue at the back there to match in with the sky theme. And then I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this video. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this update and the work that I've been up to. Please like, subscribe and notify if you like what you see. And as always, if you have any comments, please stick them in the section down below. Once again, thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video.